Hey guys, this is an instructional video on how to do a course visit on Canvas. So let me share my screen and show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to log into Canvas page. We will have the links in Trello board. However, you can just access it really quick at byui.instructure.com. And you're going to log in with the credentials that were given to you. And first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you can see like the admin, this little icon with the key. And I click on that and then click on scaled. Okay, so that way we can look at all the courses that are being offered in an admin's perspective. You can also think of it as how the teacher's looking at the course. And for this specific, I'm going to go to Nutrition 200. So first thing you see is these are the recent announcements, and then it gives you like an overview of the whole course and like the different sections and the weeks that they are gonna work on. So for easy access to the announcements, you can go and just click on the announcement here itself. If I want to see this announcement, I can see everything here. Because of the course visits and how we do it, we usually count the different announcements depending on the week. So probably just going to the announcements section here will be better for that case. So these are all the ones that has the time and the timestamp and the date posted. Let's go to this specific announcement. So you can see this instructor is pretty good with the way that she has laid everything down. And as you can see here, this is something very different from Brightspace. It's the fact that Canvas, you can actually make comments in the announcements. So this will actually replace our questions and conversation board from Brightspace. So let's say a student has questions about the Learn Smart Connect quiz or whatever that is. So they can just go here and they will reply and they can just type whatever they want, okay? And that's what we're gonna use to make sure that the teachers are communicating with their students and that they're answering questions. And so this will be the section and following the same protocol. If it was not responded within 48 hours, then we will flag that with our survey from Qualtrics. Okay, perfect. So that's the first step whenever doing course visits. The next section that we're going to go to is discussions. And notice something, whenever you go to Canvas, you'll see that some of like pages, files, outcomes, etc. are grayed out. Doesn't mean that you cannot access that. It only means that these are some things that the students will not be able to see. So this is just to let the instructor know, like, okay, this is the ones that are in black, these are the ones that your students will actually see grayed out. It's only instructor view. Okay. So I want to go to discussions. Now our discussion boards are pretty similar to Brightspace. We'll click on week 1 introductions. And you go down here. And you can see, okay, these are all the comments that have been made. In particular, we're trying to see how many comments our instructor has made. So you'll just go here. I like doing that, and then just typing the name of the instructor. Okay. So you see, oh, okay, she made a post on the 17th. Most of them the 17th. Some the 18th. And here you can just count how many posts they've made. Not the same as Brightspace that will tell you how many posts have been made, but pretty easy to count them because instructors usually don't post a ton. So this is how you check their participation in the discussion boards and make sure that you check all of them. The next thing that I want to check is course access. This is really easy. You go to, not pages, I'm sorry, you go to people, and depending on your teacher's last name, you'll probably see them up here. However, you can just go here and go teacher. It will give you their info. Just click on their name, and then you can go here and access report. So here we'll tell you what the instructor has been doing. So let's say 2 hours ago she was at the course home, then she looked at course discussions and group activity. So if we're checking first week, for example, you want to go here and check, okay, the 17th, first week was the 17th to the 22nd. So 17, 19, 20, 24. So it seems like for the first week, she was in for 3 days. And make sure that you're checking all the information in the course visit Qualtrics survey. Remember, if they've been in the course for 3 days or less, then you'll flag them. So, okay. Pretty easy to go to the course access. You just have to count everything. It just has several, like under the same date, it has several things because it just tells you like a history of what they've been doing. Okay, and the last part that you want to check for the grades and the assignment feedback, you're gonna go to grades here. And if it wants to work, okay, you'll automatically see the grade book. So this little icon here that looks like a note card something, that means an assignment has been submitted but hasn't been graded yet. So you can just tell, okay, this was week 2 discussion. So this was just submitted this past week, so they're still within their 7-day window to do that. If it has a dash, that means an assignment hasn't been submitted. So we'll mostly look at this for their grading and see, okay, are they up to date? Have they graded? Is everything okay? So when you go and check for assignment feedback, you're gonna click on the card, then you're gonna click on this arrow, and this opens the speed grader, which let's say you want to excuse them so you can do it really quick there, and it automatically changes it. Just keep it in on there. Okay, so you want to open the speed grader real quick. And this is an assignment that the students had to download, write something on, and then they have to upload. So as a teacher, maybe you want to make a comment on, okay, they chose 4 because for starters it was their own personal experiment, so you want to comment something about that. So you will just use the annotated, and you can do whatever color you want, like purple. So let's go. They will do that, and the instructor will leave comments there, and then they can also grade using, they will grade using the rubric, and you see they might add some comments there in this box. So important thing for assignment grades is just because you come to their assignments, you're like, oh, okay, like I don't see any comments in the box. Make sure that you scroll down and see, oh, they made a comment here, they made a comment there. Because some instructors will actually like to do that. It's just easier for them and for their students. So make sure that you scroll through the whole document, especially if you don't see any assignment comments on the box at the side. And then if you want to go to the next student, let me just delete this because we don't need that there. You want to go to the next student, just click on the arrow here, and then it opens it. So super quick, super easy, and they should be good. If you, for some reason, want to go back to the gradebook, just click here, gradebook, and you will be able to check that. So course visits on Canvas are really, really easy to make. They are not super different from Brightspace, and I believe that they will even take shorter time. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know.